Okay, I'm making this video for a good friend of mine, Sean, who just got a used aquarium that has holes drilled in the bottom and he wants to plumb it. So, you probably can't see it, or maybe you can. That white stuff there is egg crate, and there's egg crate right there. This is a fish room. The tanks are not clean. The egg crate is over the holes, so fish can't swim down into your filtration system. So this is the back of the 240. So we're just going to follow the pipe. So there's the pipes coming out of the two drilled holes in the bottom. This one here is actually a drain. I can drain the entire tank from this valve. And the pipe just runs over and eventually runs down, and there's a floor drain down there, and that's where the pipe is. So you can also drain water from here. So we'll follow the 2-inch pipe. The 2-inch pipe comes down, and if this T wasn't here, there would be a 90 going this way. Then it goes up. And for my purposes, I'm not using the system, so I just ran the pipe high. Just happened to have a reducer, so you don't have to reduce it, but I ran the pipe high. But what you can do, and this way, so this whole pipe is full of water, and whatever the water level is in the tank, which there's the water level, is where the water level is going to be in the pipe. Make sense? Okay. So now, armed with that knowledge, we can come over here and look at this one. Now, this 2-inch pipe comes down, turns, and goes up again, just like the other one. The only difference is there's a T here. Then it continues to go up. And the water level is about here, so the water level on the pipe is about here. Now the reason there is a T is because this T comes off and then goes down and reduces to a 1-inch pipe with a valve on it. That then goes down and goes into the floor drain. Okay? If I turn that valve, the water level in the tank and the pipe will drop to about here, which is about 1/3 of the water. And I always preach when you do water changes, you should do at least 1/3 water changes. So when I turn that valve, it actually drains 1/3 of the water out of the tank, and it takes it from out of here. So just to give you an example, I'm going to turn this valve, and you see the stuff getting sucked past. Now I'm going to close it because I really don't want to do a water change right now. You can hear it going down the floor drain. Now if you don't have a floor drain, the other option you can do is get one of these wonderful little fittings right here. It fits right into a 1-inch pipe, and you can tie a hose to it. So if you don't have a floor drain, you can put that fitting right here, tie a hose to it, turn that valve, and drain your tank down 1/3 of the way with a hose. Out the door, out a window, whatever you want to do. So I don't utilize these pipes anymore for the filtration system. However, I still have a very similar system set up on the back of the 1200. So let's go look at that. This is the 1200, and right behind that piece of granite weighs about 90 pounds, and behind that rock over there, the big rock, are 2 bulkheads. That's 2 of 4. The other 2 are so hidden it's not even worth trying to show you where they're at. So I want to go around back and show you where those 2 bulkheads are. This one and this one. Okay, here we are, the back side of the 1200. Here's one of the bulkheads coming through. Pipe goes up, but it goes to a sanitary T. This is 2-inch pipe. And inside this sanitary tee, you can see water running through. That water level right there is the same as the water level that's in the tank. It's at the top of the sanitary tee, right here. Same with that sanitary tee right there. Water comes from the bulkhead, goes up to that sanitary tee. From that sanitary tee, got another 2-inch pipe coming around this way, which maintains, it's still maintaining the same water level. There's the other 2 tees. And you can see those bulkheads are coming through the wall there. Now all these pipes come around this way, 4 bulkheads. There's the 4 pipes. And essentially what they do is then spill into these containers, which have big filter mats in them. So essentially I filter the 1,200 gallon aquarium with giant sponge filters. Now underneath these sponge filters are bio balls, just to add for more biological media. There's a bio ball right there. Okay, so right at about this level in this storage bin is a 1-inch filter mat, very fine filter mat. That's why you see water on the top. And under that is a 5-inch thick, or 3.5 inch, I don't remember, quite thick piece of port foam. And then under that are bio balls. And then the water spills down into this box, which holds about 180 gallons. In this box is a pump that pumps the water back up into the tank. So water comes through the 2-inch pipes down into the storage bins, which have holes in the bottom of them, with egg crate over the holes holding the bio balls and all the other filter media, which is just sponges. I don't use charcoal. Charcoal is a water polish and a waste of money in my opinion. And then falls down into this wooden box that's been sealed, and the water pumps back up. So you can see the water pumps back up through this 1-inch line, goes all the way to the end of the other tank, or the other end of the tank, there it is there, and spills back into the tank. Now this 1-inch line, you can see, is right here. Comes from the pump that's in the tank. There's the cord for the pump. Water's pumped up, and it comes through the side wall of the tank. There's the arowana, and spills out. The arowana is kind of a, he would eat the phone if I put it in there. So anyway, that's how the filtration works. It's very simple. I'm a big fan of the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Well, which I guess today's politically correct terms is keep it stupid simple. So that's a quick overview of the filtration on my larger tanks. Very simply, I can control the water level of the tank by how high I set this tee. That way the water level in the tank is always the same, no matter what. I actually have water feeding into this tank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And there's an overflow in this box, but that's a whole nother story. So, very simple. Water comes from here, or if you have a tank that's drilled on the bottom, it could come from the bottom, goes up, over, spills into the filters, down into a holding tank, and then pumped back out into your tank. That's it. I hope this helps.